Mic check. All right, good. People should be able to hear me. That's it's a backup plan. All right, we're gonna play some ranked. Don't have much time today, so right now I'm just gonna be playing a little bit before I take my kids to swimming class, and then I gotta get back to my work stuff. So let's go ahead and do our ranked. We have not played much since. Oh, let's change our character. Our menu. Character. Neon. Go ahead and use one of our costumes. No, that one's fine. Let's look at our data really quick. Right now it says rank 20, even though on our official rank it's 27, but that's because, again, we've explained that a week ago. But basically, we lost a bunch of our games. That's okay. Our record's pretty nice here, though. So, this is how it's looking. And yeah, that's what we got. If we go over here really quick, go to Neon, yeah, North America, and again, we're at, technically it says 27, but as you saw, we're at rank 20. It's going to be a while before we climb this back up, and I don't play enough ranked, but I'm happy to see how everybody else is doing. Jinxan moving up to 28 or 27, that's wonderful. I like that they've been playing Leon. I've known them for a long time, but I haven't fought them in recent times. But good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let's see if we get some battles going on. And hope everyone's having a really good Thursday. I'm not able to play much today. So it should be fun, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's get our advantage. Plus 6, man. Plus 2. Plus 9. That's a way to stop sword. I don't even know what the combo is because I'm starting with this in one. So, probably this. Can I down tilt? Yeah, down tilt. That's a lot of damage, okay. Oh, did we get a match? I saw a hiccup there, hopefully it was a match. So we gotta be very careful when we do this. Oh, more hiccups, that's an interesting hiccup. Hey Makai, how you doing? Day's going pretty well. It's been mostly just work and taking care of my wife who's sick. Can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me okay. I did change the mic to being my webcam for today just because my USB power. That's what it is. Alright, we've got 2 bar. Let's see who we fight at 2 bar. Alright, Yellnuts, Owie player. Awesome. Let's see what we've got. Alright, Yellnuts, let's do this. What setting do they have? They have 2 frames. It's going to be a little skippy. Very skippy. So I do have to kind of predict, confirm a lot of stuff, and that's okay. I'm used to doing it. I see enough of the early animation to kind of know, and I have an intuition about how they play already. So things that I see in their play, they're not covering the low option too much, and they're kind of doing kind of normal stuff. Good. This is a little bit rough. I'm kind of giving them a hard time, but let's see what they do. I'll drop the tempo a little bit, but right now it's their defense that's kind of problematic, right? If I hit them with the rising attack, they're not defending, which means that attacking is strong. They're trying to use defensive options, which is really scary for against Leon, but you know they are starting to try to do low reversal though, so that's good. This was problematic because this puts them in a vulnerable spot, like a high risk of counter hit when I wake up. That's why I went for it. Right here, I just dumped it high. So they're using speed. They're not used to the fact that elbows are kind of what you want to do, right? Come on, I can see what we can do. All right, I'm good now. But so now we do the mid, right? They're trying to pressure with all that. We continue we're on the 37 win streak right now. I'm really glad you can hear me clearly. Yeah, you'll hear more background noise, and that's okay. I like it when you can hear the background noise because you can hear the sticks and the buttons. So, all right, Yelnats, thank you for the rematch. Let's see how this goes. So let's work on your skills. All right, so we block a mid, we do another mid attack, right? And if they attack, they're in trouble, right? That's here. Low kick is actually minus on hit, on normal hit. So that's why I can elbow right away. Elbow, same thing again. That one I had even more frames because I actually blocked it, right? And so I blocked after. I blocked the low punch, right? And if they hit with the low punch, I blocked after that. And then I just have to respond quickly. How do I respond quickly? I actually watch my opponent while I'm doing my stuff. I'm not watching my character that much. I know what my character looks like. They're trying to do too much reversals. This is the danger of that, right? Because I can do this, but also they're probably not reversing highs now. So watch, like 4-4K is going to be really strong if they want to try to reverse, right? Leon is very scary to try to do reversals against. Why? I can launch with highs, I can launch with mids, and I can launch with lows. See, that was a mid launcher right there. And then, of course, everyone knows the low launcher is the handstand kick, right? This is the low launcher. And so now, if you try to do a reversal game, you're putting the odds against yourself. You're making it much harder to work. That's the problem with doing reversals this early. What you want to do is, as Aoi, against Leon, you should actually use your elbows more and your mids. And she has really good mids, really good elbows. And then you can use speed when you get a better sense of what the Leon will do around those mids. And then you can use like your reversals when you have a better idea of what they do. And so you can shape what they do by doing those mids. It will force the Leon player to like, they can't crush. It's hard to crush a mid. They'll have to defend a bit more. Now you can throw them. And then just getting better at hit confirming, but getting better at knowing, okay, if I get the hit, then maybe I can attack, but not if it's a low poke. But usually I want to counter hit before that for sure. If I'm not sure, crouch dash is a pretty safe option, right? And so the Aoi player wants to apply pressure to Leon and just say like, you can't crush me. And Aoi has a good throw game. Aoi has really good mids, and so she needs to use those tools against them. Why do players that come from other fighting games, especially Tekken, not use the mids as much, right? Mids are just as strong in Tekken, right? Part of it's because in Tekken, a lot of attacks are standing, and so speed is like a big factor, and that's why high jab is so good. That's why like 1-2, right? In Tekken, 1-2, 1-1, those things are really good. And even fast like launches that are highs, they're good because they interrupt you. Because that game is not really attack throw, it's attack space, attack defend, and there is throw, but throw is just a little different. So, but in this game, there's high attacks. Just low punch is really good because I can turn this low punch into a throw. I can turn this low punch into a launcher. Right, I can use the frame advantage to right away threaten that. Tekken, you kind of do, but it's not as good. So, and then there's sort of the whole trading thing. If the high and the mid hit at the same time in Tekken, they'll both hit each other. Yes, yes, there's speed, but then there's also higher damage will win. And that's why jab into elbow is very strong, because the elbow and the low punch, if they low punch right away after blocking this high punch, then like the low punch would hit at the same time as the elbow, but the elbow does more damage, so it's much better the elbow just beats the mashed low punch right away. So this is why you want to get good at, watch how easy it is for me to, like, okay, I see I'm going to block a low punch, I see I can block a kick, I kind of mashed there, that was my bad because I blocked a kick but didn't anticipate the follow-up. Right? That's how you get a hyperactive player like me. Sometimes 2-hit streaks with a mid as a second are pretty good. Right? I acted with that guard throw pretty quick to the elbow. If I see that they're going to evade my high punch, I know that usually I have the advantage. So I'm okay if they evade the jab. Makes it easy. And this is Virtua Fighter's 1-2, is this high punch elbow. Right there. Oh, that jab made contact, so the elbow is pretty secure unless they buff in a bit. Right? You can kind of see how I'm just using that jab elbow pretty easily against Ali. Now that's not the best way. If she was doing reversals and stuff, this was really good. Right? 1K, always really good. And then I did the low throw escape because I know that's the risk for me doing a low throw. That if I see it gets guarded, I'm going to do a low throw escape guard temporarily, and I'll move off of it quickly. Alright, so we know that if we block that, it should be throw punishment. So that was the high elbow into regular elbow. High elbow, regular elbow is throw. Hey, Lightwind Dragon, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing really well too. Okay, here we go to match. I'm just doing a little bit of rank before I have to go take my kids to swim class. Alright, Asian X, here we go. Let's work on your owie. Let's see what we got. Let's see how strong they are. Alright. Alright, low punch. I low punch back. Oh, good. They did an elbow. Now, there is risk in doing elbow into the punch follow-up right away, right? So this is how we beat somebody who's mashing low punch, right? Block the low punch, elbow, and then do a launcher, you know? Right here like that, right? Block the attack, stick out a mid. If you know that the mid's going to counter hit, you get to mix up again. Mix up, it doesn't mean you always mix up. It means that if I think they're going to attack, I'll do a launcher. If I think they're going to defend, I'll throw, right? Boom, boom, right? There we go. Elbow. The elbow counter hit into a launcher. Now we do the down. Yeah, there we go. So right now we're just making higher damage decisions here. Right? Low punch into uppercut because I know they like to attack. Right? If they got used to guarding, that would change my decisions. The decisions based on what they do. The mix-up just means I know which decision leads to which one's going to benefit here. Doesn't mean I have to be random. It means I think they're going to attack, so I'll just uppercut, right? Low punch uppercut, elbow uppercut, right? And I won't switch to throw until I see signs that they're going to either change it up or that they actually start guarding, right? If they start guarding, then I'll throw. Then I'll do low punch in the throw, elbow to throw. Or if they guard after doing a side kick, then I'll start throwing, but I don't see them doing that. I see them trying to low punch me back. And that's why I just, okay, block it, stick an elbow out. Pretty easy, right? If I get counter hit elbow, Leon, it's actually not much, only +4. But if I get the crouch in, I get the +7. But I still get uppercut even when I get the +4, right? Uppercut, elbow, elbow, uppercut, right? And then now I can show whiff punishing. Okay, we're playing a keep away game. Side kick here. Oh, I messed it up, right? I thought that they might go for it. They did not, right? And now they're going to play this game, right? We do the same thing. Low punch, uppercut. Moving forward, guard, right? So this is the thing. If you're losing those neutral exchanges, move forward and guard. You can crouch dash into guard. Watch this. Crouch dash forward and guard. Boom. Elbow, uppercut, right? Then ECD, guard, and confirm. Now this one I was late. I did not buffer. Boom, right? Elbow, uppercut. Low punch, uppercut, saw the whiff. Very nice, they use a 2-hit streak. Gets a guy like me that likes to hit buttons. Very good. So they did a nice trick there. The combat trick was pretty nice. Right? Now I can show you the full extent of what you can do. They are -5 if I block the low punch, so I can do a 17 frame, right? 17 frame mid will work, but I have to buffer it fast. I've got to do it right away, right? So there we go. Now, like if I see the elbow with Aoi, I know that the follow-up is going to be a high, so I can just low punch underneath the high. So when I block the elbow, I just right away do a low punch, she could counter that, but she hasn't shown signs that she's going to do that yet, so I'm not worried about it. So I just go, okay, block the elbow, low punch right away, right? Now, that's not always the best. It's just, but it's good to be able to do it. There are better options that you can do, but it's good to just do it at first, and then later on you start adding to that. Right. Same with the carry here. Block and do an elbow back. And it was pretty safe, right? I got to just, even though I whiffed, fine. And then here, you know, this move is a really good move. Like here, the quarter circle back punch, right? Quarter circle back punch is really good. But if you block it, you can, you know, you can change the guessing game by Akira is +3 when you block it. So you can backdash, but that's at risk of the super dashing elbow, which is really hard for them to do in terms of beating Amari with it. But it is a cool skill to have, and every Akira should strive to master that. But then evade is really strong. All right, let's see who we got now. By the way, Oof, always good to see you. I hope you're doing great. All right, Brody Man's here. Here comes Brody Man. This is real serious stuff. Very nice. The full backdash was excellent. Good. I'm going to lose to this. All right. Let's be very careful. I haven't fought Brody Man in a while. Let's do this, Brody Man. All right. That will be that. There you go. All right, so we're using a backdash flowchart. Good to know. Good to know. This is going to be interesting. This will be cool. All right, get the neutral throw. Neutral throw again. I see. I'm going to lose that. All right, my win streak is over. Let's do this now. And I don't know why it says 2 win streak. That makes no sense. But, oh, for them, right? So my win streak is over. Excellent. Yeah, they're on a 2 win streak. We have given them a win streak. Now, let's go ahead and fight more sensibly against Brody Man. Good. Okay, we're going to apply pressure here. Alright, congratulations on the win, Brody. Thought I got the low punch in time there. I like this choice. Crouch dash into that. Backdash into axe kicks gets me a lot. So because of my aggressiveness, this backdash into axe kick is pretty good. That's me. And I'm not playing for intent, so. I did weird things, guard. And this jab elbow got me again. Like right now, I need to go back to basics, right? This is my fault. And then right here now it's just safe offense. Kind of. Alright, good game, buddy, man. Go back to our basics. Go back to that. It's Sarah. She can poke quite a bit. Hey, Blaine, so good to see you. This thing will always get me too. I don't know why I'm doing slow stuff. Like my I'm doing really bad habits today. So this is definitely a habit. Let's try to fix our options. Let's try to not fix. Let's try to do better options. Right? I want to punish that with 4K. So that's okay. Bring it back to basics. Move our stick over so that we're not sliding it around the desk. Good. I'm using the sweep quite a bit. That's okay. I'm not worried too much about it. It's not that much damage if I take only a few. It's bothering me that I'm off, and I know I'm off, but I'm still off. But it's also, it's a good thing about the way that their approach is, actually. So their approach is to really disrupt me with very particular stuff, especially the sweep, right? Set it up. But, really good game, buddy, man. Really good game. I see how that's working, and I'm not doing enough to do it. So, like, basically, I'll be disruptive, and I'll be thinking too much ahead, or I'll be acting ahead, not thinking. Thinking would be giving it too much credit, but I'm acting ahead. At Q and S Eastern Time, even at Q rank, I'll run into Birdie Man. Birdie Man's really good, yeah. The Baba Yaga, I see. All right, Matt Seek, let's see what you got. I don't think I fought them before. Well, good to see someone from the Ninja Club. Let's do this. Interesting. Okay. Getting stutters, that's the interesting part, by the way, was that I was feeling my controls a little weird. I see. This is similar to like what Ripper does. General Ripper will go for these long range stuff, and I have to be very cautious of it. That's good. We're playing with the range pretty well. Let's see what we got. Alright, that does seem really awkward. This is really awkward. It is noisy, so like situations like that, I'm not sure like what's going on. But no, I gave him a win condition, so that's kind of bad. Like it was bad of me to not. I love how like. I like where the instincts go. Gosh, P plus K, I gotta remember it's got spacing. so it is hard to confirm, but we'll get there. Let's see. Not the move I want to do. Alright, good game. Connection is rough, but I do kind of want to challenge myself to overcome this. This will be the last game because I got to take my kids to swimming after this set. But let's hope they rematch, because I would be very happy if they rematch. We rematch. Okay, let's do it. There's a lot of noise fighting against them. I think because they like to use 2 frame.
Ready, go!
I know which way they're going to go now, I think. Hard to hit confirm on this, but we'll get it. I hate that that broke the wall. That's my fault for breaking the wall, though.
Ready, go!
I didn't mean to break the wall this time. I tried to AKK, but it stuttered and I got KK instead.
Ready, go!
Alright, good game. Thanks so much, Matseek. Very interesting Kage. Very interesting Kage. The 2-frame rollback makes it a little tougher, or noisier, but still gives us enough info to work with. It just really comes at you fast, and I gotta get used to it again. But I enjoyed that fight. Interesting stuff. They didn't do as much of the long range as I thought they would do from the way they initially played, so that's good. You don't really want to do too much of that, but General Ripper is really good at that. But yeah, but they did rely on a lot of strings, on a lot of Kage strings, and they kind of do or die with their decisions, right? It's like they make good decisions. They make good decisions like, okay, I'm going to guard or I'm going to attack, but they kind of rely on the strings a bit much. But they did use 3 PP, which is really good. They pretty much nailed me on 3 PP really well. You know, so that did mean I needed to avoid to Kage's backside. And yeah, if I made an error, I got hit pretty good. So yeah, good games. So the ranked matches are going okay. They're going okay. Booker K, good to see you. I saw some of your posts on the Discord and just wanted to say I appreciate you sharing the knowledge. It's giant paragraphs, but super important for someone just getting into finance. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you very much. I appreciate your feedback, and anytime. And feel free to message me. You can DM me anytime on Discord. I'm happy to respond and happy to help in any way that I can. I know it's a lot of info, but I try to make it illustrative so that you can follow along the logic. But also, I know that you won't remember everything. I think over time, we start to fill in the gaps and we start to remember some stuff over time. So thank you very much for that feedback. I'm really happy to help you out. And I just love helping more players get stronger and stuff. So we had a good time. Let's look at this really quick. We don't have much time to look at, but all right. So our streak has ended. Our max win streak is 40 win streak. Okay. It was 40. I miscounted. All right. Win rate about 94% underneath. Yeah. And then we got this is our round data. This is our character record. We go to Leon. And these are kind of our matchups. We lost to a Sarah. We lost a couple matches to Eileen, 2 of them to be specific. So we've lost 3 games, right? And then this is our stage. This is too low of data to mean anything, but we lost 1 and won a lot on Arena. But we probably had some other kind of mixed results and other stuff. Battle log, here we go. Brody man, congratulations. You got the win against me, and I enjoyed fighting us very much. I enjoyed fighting you. Agent X, good to fight you. Yelnats, good to fight you. And then Black Cat was like a while ago. That was like almost 2 weeks ago. Alright. Everyone, thank you very much. Y'all have a good one, and we'll go ahead and try to raid someone. But how many people do we got? I have no idea. But we're gonna do a raid. Chad the Third. Oh, that would be awesome to raid Chad the Third. Mexican Uppercuts is a tournament going on, so I do encourage people to watch Mexican Uppercuts. But I do want to give a shout out to Chad the Third. I always really appreciate them. So let's do that. But every Thursday, right now, Mexican Uppercuts is holding a tournament. It's great. I gotta go take my kids to swimming class. So we're gonna raid Chad the Third. Everyone say hi to Chad the Third for me, and thank you all so much. I will try to stream more, but right now I got to do my taxes for two companies that I'm affiliated with, so I need to take care of those, and I'm a little busy with that. But I think next week I'll be streaming quite a bit more. Catch y'all later. Cheers.